What's up, you guys? In today's video, we are going to be talking about LeBron James and his continuous work in his community of Akron, Ohio. Throughout his career, no matter where he's played, LeBron James has remained loyal to his hometown of Akron, Ohio. His off-court initiatives in the city started with an annual charity bike-a-thon, then evolved into an educational investment in local students. In 2013, his foundation gave $280,000 worth of Samsung tablets to Akron third graders. "I had a notion maybe we should start a school," James tells Time, and people besides those who were inside our bubble didn't believe we could accomplish that. In 2018, James' I Promise School opened. It now has more than 450 students in 3rd through 6th grade, and students and their families receive access to services outside the classroom like medical care and mental health support. High school students who are part of this I Promise program are offered the opportunity to attend the University of Akron and Kent State University for free. I Promise students and staff members recently appeared as the backdrop of a Wheaties box with James. James, however, refuses to be complacent. He said, "Okay, what more can we do?" Yesterday, he revealed to the world that the LeBron James Family Foundation plans to announce the latest step in its efforts to transform Akron, a 60,000 square foot venue called House 330, a nod to the city's area code, which promises to offer a variety of services and opportunities, such as financial literacy advice, job training, and recreational activities for area youth. The foundation says these and other House 330 amenities, like a dining space, coffee bar, and private card room, will be available to the entire community of Akron. House 330 is going to be a sanctuary for our families, says James. It's going to be a place where all our families can grow and learn. This will be a hub for everything possible for our families and what they will need. According to the LJFF, the facility should be fully up and running in 2022. The concept for House 330 germinated this summer when LeBron James Family Foundation staffers asked families who moved into the new I Promise Village, a transitional housing complex, about their biggest needs. It really started, much like everything we do, from the ground up, says LJFF Executive Director Michelle Campbell. You have more intimate relationships with people who are living in your building 24/7. We started listening to some of the struggles with employment and job training and really digging deeper with our families. So we learned pretty quickly that the next part of the movement, if you're going to change the trajectory of a whole community, was we need that job training piece. The LeBron James Family Foundation will run House 330, and students and families can work at places like the Old El Paso fast food casual dining outlet and receive hands-on job training in sectors across the facility like plumbing, heating, and cooling, but also food service, merchandising, accounting, as well as event planning. The foundation has acquired the Tangiers, a local landmark event and entertainment complex that once hosted performances by Tina Turner and the Temptations. To house House 330, the building is located a few blocks from the I Promise School. It's a well-known name. Victoria Young, whose great-grandniece is a 12th grader in the I Promise program. So when you say, "Oh, I'm going down to the Tangier tonight," anybody who's somebody knows what the Tangier is. And now we're going to know it as 330. The foundation is also partnering with JP Chase to provide a dedicated space where bankers will offer families specialized advice and other products to improve their financial health. LeBron is taking a real leadership role here, JP Chase chairman and CEO Jamie Dimon tells Time. You'd think schools would be teaching financial education just like they should be teaching wellness, health, and nutrition. These communities, white or black, that are underbanked or unbanked, it's partially because the people don't trust banks. They don't really understand them. They don't know them, and they're not coming and walking inside of them. Part of it is that we have to reach out. These community centers are a great way to reach out to people and just bring them in. Explain savings products. Explain how you can open a checking account and how it works. How you can get a checking account for your kids and how to start them on the process of saving. Dick's Sporting Goods will help the foundation turn the top of the Tangier parking garage into a youth sports complex. Preliminary plans call for 3 basketball courts, a soccer field, and other recreational spaces. The J.M. Smucker Hometown Hall will host meals and community events. One major motivation for the House 330 is to broaden the foundation's imprint on all of Akron. People come by the school all the time, and they are taking pictures outside and they are intrigued. But you can't have people off the streets just going into a classroom or walking into the village where people are living, says Campbell. So it's really hard to let people into the magic of what's happening here. This facility, if you're not in the I Promise program, is for you and always allows you to be part of the movement. This is our way to expand this movement to our whole community. People who are in poverty, says Young, who sit in the foundation's parent advisory board, this says to them, this is my chance. House 330 will also house a museum dedicated to James, who just signed a 2-year, $85 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. He's currently preparing to defend his most recent championship, which he won in October. James now has 4 titles, and the 2020-2021 season tips off on December 22nd. In June, James started a voting right organization, More Than a Vote, which helped recruit more than 40,000 workers to polling stations across the country. On December 10th, Time named James its Athlete of the Year. He hopes the House 330 blueprint will be replicated in other cities. Well, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Also, leave down in the comments what you think of everything that LeBron James is doing, and if you feel that he's accomplished a lot over the past few years, and your thoughts on him overall, honestly. I would love to hear from you and communicate with you guys. So thanks again. Bye!